Hello, Board of North London here again. There's a little something here that I want to share with you. These things here are seed potatoes. And I shit you not, but these little boys here growing out of them are called shits, or chits rather. And when they get to about an inch long, a few of them are going to go in this old dustbin that I've rescued and stuck together with gaffer tape because it's falling to bits, and in which I planted or put a load of soil ready for a couple of those seed potatoes to go in and hopefully propagate, as they call it, and become lots more potatoes. And this is a load of grass that we seeded a few weeks ago, and which is giving me more excitement than anything these days. I'm trying to see where it's coming up and where it's not. My grass. So maybe you're wondering, what the hell have potatoes and grass got to do with writing song lyrics? Well, hopefully that will become clear. But first I'm going to show you the way that, the actual practical way that I write lyrics. And what's relevant here is my phone, on which there is an app called Pages, which is basically a little phone, what do they call it, word processing app. And on there I have a document which is actually the lyrics of the song which we're in the process of writing. Now, why, you're saying, why have I got it on my phone? Well, if I have it on my phone, I also have it on, eventually, my iPad. The two sync together, obviously. And that is always with me. Because the thing with lyrics, I found, is you don't rush them. You just take your time, and they sort of, and you use your subconscious, and they sort of come themselves. But there is a bit of a process which I'll illustrate by bringing up a copy of where I was a couple of days ago. And you can see here are the lyrics. And the important thing with a song is the starting point. In other words, what is it about? What is the underlying story? And often that'll come when you just get yourself a chorus. And you may remember from the guitar diary that I came up with this line, "Can I go out now, please?" Which of course is relevant for today because we're in lockdown, and there is a song you can write. I can write a song about what I'm going through now, hopefully in an entertaining way, being stuck in the house. And there's the beginning of the song. Other examples were when a song called "Your Future Ex-Wife," which is on the new album, Don't Blame Yourself. When I was walking along a street in Soho, and outside a bar was a blackboard that said, "Come in and meet your future ex-wife." And I thought, oh, that is superb. And the song developed out of that, about a young man with more money than sense being trapped into a bar and being led astray by the management of the bar and the beautiful young ladies therein who were snaring him into a marriage and a divorce. Another example came out when a line just came into my head, which was about flying to Caracas in Venezuela and finding a girl who plays maracas and asking her out with all her mates, which then became a song about midlife crisis. And the title, "To Live or Live Not," was inspired by the Ernest Hemingway book, "To Love or Love Not," because he has great titles for his books, like that one, "To Love or Love Not," or "The Old Man and the Sea," "For Whom the Bell Tolls." He just has these superb titles. So anyway, here we have a lyric which started off with, "Can I go out now, please?" And then what I find is other lines will just occur to me connected with the theme. So here we have one, "The wild blue yonder." So thought, well, that would be a good line to have in this song. So I'm just going to plonk it somewhere in the song. And the next key is to come up with your rhyming words. Because if you just find a rhyming word and put it in, then the rest of the lyrics will start. Your brain sort of does these things, it cogitates, and the rest of the lyrics will come. So in the first verse, we've got isolating, which sort of rhymes with socializing, and then a line about what I'm doing with my time right now. So I'm watching as the grass grow, planting new potatoes. Grow potatoes sort of rhymes, and you can see how it's going to develop. And then we had our middle eight, which when I did the doodle, it was one of the reasons why I thought the doodle of this middle eight might fit into this song, because the words that I sang out of nowhere while I was doing it included every day's just the same, which of course when you're in lockdown, it is the same. So I've put that in there, and the rest of the middle eight will develop. You see, I've already come up with when we'll be far away. Away, same, nearly rhyme, close enough, it'll work. So I just plonk that down. So you can see I have my phone with me all the time. Normally, I'm out and about, and I might be somewhere, and the brain, without me realizing it, is working on these lyrics, and a line will occur. Now, I can put it straight into the rest of the song, put it in the right place, and I won't forget it. So that's the way I do it. Very much idea, a few bits and pieces put in, and then let the brain work on it. One other little tip for aspiring songwriters, and perhaps just a tip to share with other professional songwriters, is that in old times, people used to use a rhyming dictionary, great big fat things. So a pretty useful tool. If you have a word and you want to find a rhyme, you go into this dictionary, and it'll give you a list of words which rhyme. There is a brilliant website called Rhyme Zone, and so say we wanted to find a rhyme for day. You just put it in, search, and up come all of the words that rhyme with day. And that is a brilliant thing. And in fact, in the final version, I have actually used Bombay and Marseille. Now, some of you might think that's cheating, but was the old-fashioned book cheating? I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, anything that makes it better and helps you get there quicker is useful. A bit like this iPhone with its word processor. Anything that helps, just use it. So I come from the very storytelling, literal style of lyric writing. Most country songs are like that, aren't they? They have a tale, usually a tale of misery and tragedy, which is great. Ray Davies of the Kinks, absolute king of that. He nearly all of his songs are literally about what's going on in his life on that day. At the far end of the spectrum, you've got a bit of John Lennon, where he just put these word things together that don't mean anything but sound great. And Noel Gallagher, I think, is very good at that as well. You know, the champagne supernova in the sky. Is there? Well, what the hell is that? I've got no idea, but it does sound great. But as I say, just for me, whatever works, whatever ends up sounding great is good. For me, I like to tell a story, which I think is more interesting. Now, I have, and I promise you, and there is the proof on the iPad, I have actually finished writing the lyrics to these songs. Now, normally, I would leave it a good week for the lyrics to mature. And by that, what I mean is that I keep coming back to them and tinkering with them. And I find that over a week, I can find things, little changes that just improve them before I go back downstairs to the studio and record them as probably the most important part of the song. What I've done here on the screen, which you can all see, is left loads of blanks because for these diaries to keep on going, I need to go and record this lead vocal. So I'm going to give it a day. And if anybody has any ideas that they want to help write in this lyrics that hopefully will be better than what I've come up, if you want to replace any of the lines that I put in, if you want to add into some of the blanks, please put it in the comments down below in this Facebook page. And if they come in time, then I'll change the lyrics that I've written for your ideas. And that's what I'll be recording in the studio tomorrow. So looking forward to that, looking forward to recording it, and stay safe. Speak soon. Bye-bye.